Are you feeling worn out and pissed off because of all of the nonsense that's going on in the world right now? Are you wondering how the heck you're supposed to focus on your career goals with all of the terrible, god-awful things going on in the world? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you a process that literally takes a minute, but certainly you could do it for longer to help you refocus, to help you process those big feelings that you're feeling, and then focus on something else, like your career goals. I've been talking a lot about career goals lately. And while I know that some of you are in a place where it's like, okay, yeah, game on. I want to focus on my career goals. I want to be able to articulate them. I want to be able to get after them. I want to be able to turn them into inspired, intelligent action so that I can actually turn those dreams into actual, tangible things in my life. Some of you were there, and that's awesome. And so that in this case, this video may not be for you, but actually it may be because we've all been there. Oh my God. I am so just, there's just too much going on in my life, in the world. How am I supposed to focus on this big picture stuff? So I'm going to give you a process to do that today. And then after you do this, you may find that you're like gung ho about, wow, yeah, I do want to focus on my career goals and I need help articulating and refining them. So if you're there now, or after you do this video, you need help articulating your career goals, refining them so that you can speak them, share them confidently, clearly, and concisely. I have a PDF. If you want that PDF, just drop career clarity in the comments. What's in the PDF? The PDF, I use my 7-layer career goals strategy as the overarching framework for this PDF. There's fill in the blank with examples. And once you fill in the blanks in this PDF, you're going to have clearly articulated career goals. So again, if you want that, drop a link in the comments or drop a comment in the comments, just comment career clarity. All right, so let's dive into this 30-second process, 1-minute process. You can turn it into whatever, you could actually do it for whatever period of time. You could do it for 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute. Heck, you could do it for longer than that as well. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. And so before I explain the process, I want to set the stage here because the process itself is actually very simple and it takes all of 10 seconds for me to show, 10 to 20 seconds for me to show you. But I want to explain the why before I explain the process. So the reason why you might be feeling pissed off, angry, and or just like so overwhelmed right now with all of the stuff that's going on in the world is because number one, it's true that there is stuff going on in the world and or in your life right now. During the time of this recording, it is January of 2025. The inauguration just happened. And big feelings are coming up around that, the US presidential inauguration. And the LA fires recently happened as well. And oh, by the way, it's cold and flu season and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All of the other stuff that's going on, all the other stuff that you might be dealing with at work and in your life with your family, et cetera, et cetera. So I want you to feel your big feelings. This is what I want to be clear here is this is not an invitation to not feel your feelings. Actually, the reason you're not able to shift to, all right, what are my career goals? What do I want in my career? Is because you've not processed your feelings. You've not allowed yourself to feel the big feelings that are correct to feel in the midst of all of this chaos and nonsense and horrific stuff that's going on. So it's an invitation to feel your feelings. And once you fully feel your feelings, guess what happens? Like a 3-year-old that throws a tantrum for 30 seconds, what happens? You move on. We're not meant to feel anger, guilt, fear, sadness, disgust, anxiety, any of the disempowering feelings for an extended length of time. We're meant to feel them for a shorter amount of time and then use that as data to then move on. Or sometimes we don't use them as data. Again, looking at children, particularly 2 or 3-year-olds, is actually really wise here. They throw a tantrum and then they're done. And so this is a way to quote unquote throw a tantrum as an adult without actually throwing a tantrum. It's giving yourself that safe space to feel all of the feelings. And the process that I'm going to show you, it's called a variety of different things. It's called tapping. It's called the emotional freedom technique. And at the end of the day, it works. You might want to delve into the science around it. You absolutely can, and there is. But it's one of those things that maybe where you're at, you just think, it can't hurt. It can't hurt and it might help. Why not give it a try? But for some of you, you're going to be like, oh my God, this is the best thing since sliced bread. I want to do this like at least 30 seconds, if not for 5 minutes or more every day. I feel so much better now. I feel better. I feel free. So the way that tapping works is it literally involves tapping different points on your body while reciting either a mantra or saying something, preferably out loud. But if you're in a place where you just don't feel comfortable saying things out loud, you can certainly like say them to yourself. The tapping points, so this is my process. So I've been taught tapping by 2 different teachers and I've read lots of stuff on tapping and I've been doing it for, gosh, since COVID. So since 2020. So for almost 5 years now. So this is like my way of tapping. So please take what's useful from this, leave the rest without judgment. The main thing is that you are tapping certain points in your body. You can really just tap wherever feels good, but it's nice to have something to start with. And then you're saying something. You are actually vocalizing something that aids in the process of, what's the goal here? Feel your feelings. So I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going, and just so you know, first of all, trigger warning, I might swear, because that's actually the intent here, is to give yourself this space to do a mini tantrum, but it is a controlled mini tantrum. I'm also going to stay fairly general because I don't want to get political. I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to name actual events. I'm not going to get specific about, people, places, and things. I'm going to use more general things. But what I encourage you to do is to actually use people's names, actually use events, because that's the way that you're going to like allow yourself to feel these feelings. So let's say I was in a space where I was pissed off at him. There's a particular person, him, in my life. I am fucking pissed off. I am enraged at this person for doing what they've done. And it's getting to the point, let's just imagine it's getting to the point where it's like, I can't get past it. Like, and how do you know you can't get past it? Because you continually think about these terrible, god awful, how the hell can this person do these things? And it's keeping you from focusing on other things that honestly might be more important than allowing this person to control you. And you're done. You're done allowing this person to control you. So here's what it might look like. I'll go over the points and then I'll demonstrate. So the points that I use that work very well for me. And what I do mostly 2 hands, but I also do 1 hand where it feels more appropriate. The first point is right inside your eyebrow. And I use my forefinger and my ring finger, and you just tap. Tap as hard or as lightly as you want to. So the first point is right here inside your eyebrows. The second point at the corner of your eyes, and then underneath your eyes, and then underneath your nose, and then right above your chin in that little nook right there, and then right below your collarbone. This I actually use, for me, it just feels better to tap a little bit harder, and I use my whole fingers. I feel that vibration underneath. And then it's in the armpit. If you're a woman, it's basically your bra strap. It's in this spot. So here's your armpit. It's right here. It's even with your bra strap. So I like to do both. You could do one or the other. So it's right there. And then the crown of your head. So one more time. Inside of the eyebrows, outside of the eyes, under the eyes, under the nose, above the chin, under the collarbone, under the armpit, and then the crown of the head. You might find that just doing that actually feels good. I find that it actually feels kind of nice to do that. But if you have, and just as sort of like a way of, all right, I'm good. All right, cool, let's do this. All right, great. So if you just kind of have this like mild level of, I just need to like chill out a little bit. I just need some self-love. It could be wonderful just to do that. And if you have some big fucking feelings going on, you better do a mantra too in order to process it. So I do this out loud. I do it in a place. I might go into the bedroom, close the door, and be like, all right, guys, I need 10 minutes. And I throw a mini tantrum. A controlled mini tantrum. I speak the truth of what I'm feeling. So it might sound like, I can't believe he fucking did it again. Are you fucking kidding me? How could he possibly? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever how a human with a brain could take those actions and realize and like think that it's actually a good thing to do. Like, how could he possibly do this? And oh my God, I can't even. I am so angry. I am so fucking pissed off at this person for continually. And this is not the first time that he's done it either. I am so mad. I am pissed off. How could he? How could he? How could he? How could he? Okay. And you keep doing it until you, there will come a point where you just kind of, you feel it wash over you. You're just, you don't feel the anger anymore. It's like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done for now. I'm okay for now. And then you move on. Then you move on to what's next? What's my mission? What's my vision? What's my desired action? And like, maybe you're doing this because you want to focus on your career goals. Okay, great. So then maybe what you do is you comment on this video and you say career clarity, and then you get the PDF from me, and then you do that. Or maybe you watch another one of my videos. Or maybe you simply just, all right, I'm good. I need to go take a walk. I'm going to go take a walk, and so I can figure out what's next. There's no right or wrong here. But I know that a lot of you are going to want to know, like, how do I know this is working? You know it's working because you will feel some relief. And you may not always feel that relief. Just doing it is good, is great. And if you keep doing it, you will feel that. So try tapping. Try tapping your feelings. Try having a mini tantrum, a controlled mini tantrum for whatever it is that you're feeling. You can do it with anxiety. I'm so fucking worried. I can't believe I'm sick in my, I am so sick in my stomach. I'm so worried about this. I'm so worried. What if this happens? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, wow. It is so scary. What if this happens? I am so scared. I'm sick to my stomach. I'm so scared. It's okay. So a mantra, a mantra that you might try if you're wondering what words to use is even though X, I still love and appreciate myself. Even though I'm so worried right now, I'm sick to my stomach, I still love and appreciate myself. And just say that over. Even though I'm sick to my stomach with worry, I still love and appreciate myself. Even though I'm sick to my stomach with worry, I still love and appreciate myself. Even though I'm fucking pissed off at that fucking bastard, I still love and appreciate myself. Or it might be, I feel X and that's okay. I feel angry and that's okay. I feel sad and that's okay. I don't know what I feel. I just know that I don't like what I feel and that's okay. Can't hurt, might help. Give it a shot. I'll see you in the next one.